All right, what up? What up? How you doing?
Good, I'm good.
All right, we on the Great Man Podcast right now, and I appreciate you coming out here and sharing your story with us and all that. Just kind of briefly, for Operation Security, I don't ever really introduce my guests. I'll let my guests introduce themselves. Go ahead and tell us who you are, man, and where you from, and a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Lamont Edwards. First of all, let me thank you. Only reason I'm doing this is because real recognize real.
I appreciate that.
We
brother.
talk all the time.
Appreciate that.
Right? So I'm gonna start by letting the audience know that who's on the other side of this camera is a real one. All right.
I appreciate that, brother.
All right. It's not about being better or worse. It's just you held it down. You walked the walk. As for me, my name is Lamont Edwards. Born in Philadelphia. About 2 years old, moved to New York. Raised in Harlem. Always been a jock, but other than that, followed the path. And after not being a jock like everybody else, became a soldier in the military, United States Army, and then joined the NYPD.
All right, cool. So we know you was born in Philly, and and basically you was raised in New York City. What part of New York was you raised up in?
I was in Harlem on West 147th Street between 7th and 8th Avenue.
Okay, what was your childhood like, bro?
Childhood was typical, it was our people, the brown people neighborhood, man. It was good. It was a village.
All right.
I honestly grew up in a village. As I got older, I realized we would be playing football and sports on the block. One of the elders came through the block with the groceries. You had to stop what you was doing and you grab those bags. If not, you was going to get checked.
No doubt.
And if you were doing wrong, you got checked. And that definitely influenced my life where I'm at today. So that's pretty much my childhood.
No doubt. So what was you like as a child? We know what the village was like.
Yeah,
what was you like?
Yeah. I was a little rebel, man. I just kind of did my own thing. I did my own thing. Never got. And I'm across paths with the law. Never really got caught up in all that. Wasn't a hustler. Wasn't a gangster. I was always into sports, but I like my girls, the ladies. But I just you walk the fine line. I walked the fine line. I never violated, but I was out there. I was out there watching. I've seen everything firsthand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up,
as real
man.
as it is. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So so you're talking about like growing up and what you was like as a child. How about school? Like, what was school like for you?
I was
about the same. Huh?
I keep this to myself. I was always one of the ones that was always the jock in school, and I got away with a lot, and it kind of came back to bite me a little bit later on in high school.
Okay.
You don't realize until that you hit that wall in your high school basketball, football eligibility is up. And next thing you know, it's like, yeah, where you going from here?
Yeah.
So that was my wake up call. So that basically led me to JUCO immediately. So
okay, that's what's up, bro.
Straight up,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Right, so you had during your introduction when you was introducing yourself, you said that you served in the military. So you served in the military. What branch did you go to?
United States Army.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, I'm an Army man myself. So what was your MOS, brother?
14 Juliet. I was airborne. And I also, once I got injured later on in life, I crossed over to 75 Hotel admin. It's more marketable in the civilian world.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that combat stuff is cool.
Yeah.
But then you learn it once, like everything. When you get in it, that's when you learn the game. And I went in.
Most definitely.
And once I learned, like, I can't take these radars and these guns and these rifles with me out, in the real world. So I crossed over into something that was more marketable.
Everybody wanted to be Rambo in the movies, but there ain't nothing going on out here in the real world. So you find your job opportunities limited.
I can't walk in the grocery store with an M16. So,
it'd be nice though, right?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Especially in certain situations. All right, well, that's what's up, man. Where was you stationed at, bro?
Pretty much.
Just start from the beginning.
Yeah. Basic training was Fort Sill, Lawton, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Don't even ask me where I was to this day. I still don't know where I was after that.
They say that's a flat place.
Yeah, bro. So I just so to explain to you why I say I don't know. We got on the cattle trucks, and once we got to the train tracks, they said close your eyes, and I'm holding felt like a million bags.
Yeah.
I got to the train tracks. I had to close my eyes for 5 minutes, and then 2 months later, we graduate, and I still don't know where that place is to this day on that base.
That's funny. So, how about was it an OSIT or was it an AIT?
No, it's basic. I did basic at Fort Sill. Then
and for those that don't know, I mean to cut you. OSIT is one station unit training. When you're in the military, the Army specifically, I don't know how the other branches do, but one station unit training. Let's say if you are infantry. You do one station unit training, basic training at AIT, the advanced individual training at like Fort Benning. If you was armor, back in my day, you did it at Fort Knox, basic training and armor. Same thing with like artillery. It was SEAL, so basic and AIT. But go ahead, AIT.
You do everything all in one spot. So
exactly.
I did my basic at Fort Sill. Then I got well, I'll use English term, or not English terms. I'm sorry, more like civilian terms. I got transferred. For my school, for my job, which is AIT, to Fort Sill, from Fort Bliss. I'm sorry, Fort Bliss, Texas, El Paso, Texas. It's far from New York. Another place far from New York, but I spent a good amount of time at Fort Bliss, and from there I you graduate AIT, which is your school, and you get what would you consider airborne school?
Well, it's like an extra certification, like
like an advanced training, like
exactly,
like
an advanced skill set,
advanced skill set. So
it's like a sub MOS,
right?
Okay, I got you. I'm tracking.
Right. So I'm trying to give it to them where they can comprehend it. So I went from there to Fort Benning, Airborne School in Georgia. So pretty much my whole time going was about 9 months, not seeing home. And I always tell, I gotta throw the story in there, and they got this thing called RIP for the Rangers. And it was like, whoever, right after you complete your Ranger school, they offer you Rangers. When I completed Airborne school, I'm sorry, they can offer me Ranger, which is RIP, 2 week, let's see if you got it type of deal. And I was on my tippy toes. I had to go home and see my little baby, man. So
that's cool. That's cool.
That's one of my regrets in life. I ain't do it. But
it's all good. It's all. Will we be in life without some kind of regrets in different areas? But yeah, man, you live and you learn, brother. But it sounds like through our conversations that your choice in military and your jobs and stuff like that actually turned out to be some of the better options and best options for you. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I got to give it to my mom. I wouldn't even. Sorry, she passed away, but I wouldn't even be who I am if it wasn't for her.
No doubt.